What's going on, everybody? It's your boy QuestX coming at you with another video. So, Julio Ceasar Chavez, the Mexican legend, one of my fight favorites. I think he retired like 106 or 107 plus wins, and he only had like 6 losses. Should have been 7 losses because my boy Meldrick Taylor, but that's another video for another time. Anyway, shout out to boxingscene.com. Julio Ceasar Chavez is, like his son Chavez Jr., basically clowning the shit out of Canelo Alvarez. He claims that Canelo, he sees right through the bullshit, and that Canelo is basically waiting for Triple G to get old. And you know what? He's just basically echoing the same sentiments that a lot of people here in YouTube and a lot of fight fans that I know that I speak to off of YouTube feel that Canelo Alvarez he's not fooling anybody with his posturing. I know he's been, as of late, trying to speak up more against Triple G, talking about how he's an old man and he ain't done nothing in the game. But, you know, real recognize real, and real can spot a pussy from a mile away. And, you know, these fighters these legends in the game, they know when they smell pussy. And Canelo Alvarez is being a pussy right now. Listen, we're not gonna pussyfoot around over here. I'm gonna keep it real. Your boy is acting like, if you're a Canelo Alvarez fan, he's acting like a pussy. How many other fighters, top dogs, had to take fights that they felt were beneath them, but they took it because, you know, again, the fan base was clamoring enough for it. It's going to make enough money now. It's not going to make any more money than they think by stalling it out, even though I believe that this is like a massive con by both Triple G and Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions and Canelo. But, you know, look, when a Mexican legend, a guy who is considered the Don, the godfather of Mexican boxing, is telling you that he believes that he smells pussy when it comes to, right now, your number one Mexican fighter, there's a problem. There's a problem. And I'm pretty sure that for, you know, Julio Ceasar Chavez, who got a lot of, you know, his career itself, again, these are all for later videos. I mean, centered around a lot of the Mexican mafia. He had a lot of interesting decisions given to him. But for the most part, you could not deny the warrior spirit that Julio Ceasar Chavez possessed. It comes down to this. Canelo has a problem on his hands, regardless of what you think. Regardless of, I know earlier this week he was talking about what has Triple G done. Well, that may be true, but Canelo, what have you done since you fought Floyd? You know, you got a questionable decision, in my opinion. Again, you guys already know me, so I don't give a fuck. People can hate on it or not. I feel he had a questionable decision against Erislandy Lara. And ever since then, you know, he has made some very, very questionable decisions as far as his opponent selection. I said he made questionable decisions prior to him fighting Floyd Mayweather. I've always felt, and even Floyd Mayweather told you guys, what has this kid done to deserve a fight with me? And you guys kept pumping it out that he was like the second coming, and then you guys got exposed when you saw that the guy was not ready. Not ready. Not only was he not ready, but he didn't have the ring IQ to even sit in the ring with Floyd. And then you kind of had the whole excuse that, you know, to lose to someone like Floyd, it's no big whoop. We all knew what that was. That was just propaganda to save face. But Canelo Alvarez, I've been, you know, back in the day when I had my old channel, Black Vengeance, I remember doing a collab video with Boxing Joker. I don't know if he's still around. I've checked a couple. I don't know if anybody knows whether he's still out there. But I remember doing a collab video with him and the brother. And we were talking about how, like, he does not fight guys his own size, and he has done this repeatedly throughout his career. And we also do know that there is an alleged sparring incident where Triple G was getting up in that ass. And, Canelo was apparently holding his own, but it wasn't to the point where you would look at Canelo and say, well, he's this devastating fighter. So this leads me to believe that, like Julio Ceasar Chavez, I've already seen through the bullshit that Canelo is afraid. Listen, you could say what you want. I know a lot of people want to say, yeah, fighters are not afraid to fight each other. I call bullshit on that. Because we've seen this throughout the course of boxing history. Fighters who duck and dodge and do not want to fight. Let's look at how Ray Leonard did my boy Marvin Hagler. For many, many years, he ducked and weaved Marvin Hagler. Okay? He did not want to fight Marvin Hagler when Marvin Hagler was at his prime. When he was peaked. When he was digging in the asses of everybody. And he kept calling for it. If you want to sit there and say that Ray Leonard wasn't scared, I don't know, man. Because Ray Leonard ducked a lot of dudes. He ducked a lot of dudes. He did my boy Hawk Time dirty. If you don't know who Hawk Time is, you don't know boxing. So, when it comes down to it, I think that Canelo's cards are being played right now. And a lot of dudes are calling his bluff. And he going to have to step up. He going to have to step up. After this Liam Smith fight, whatever he does from moving forward, I'm telling you right now, he goes into this ring and he fights anybody except in the top 10. If he don't fight anybody in the top 10 in his next fight, especially if he knocked that bum-ass Smith out, if he don't fight anybody in the top 10, what are you going to have to stand on? What are you going to say then? It's your boy Quest. I'm out. Peace.